Hey guys, thank you for stopping by, checking out another episode of Home Studio Recording 101 for Beginners. I'm at the Musician's Lounge, and today I'm going to show you an open box. As you know, every recording studio has to have a bass guitar, a couple of them laying around to do your bass tracks. That's for those of you that are like guitar players, this will be perfect for you. So today I'm going to do an open box of this Yamaha TRBX174EW bass guitar, and it's the tobacco brown Sunburst. It's a really nice looking one. I tried one of these out a couple years ago. They've been out for a while. But I did have two active electronic bass guitars laying around, and I used to have a passive bass and I got rid of it, and it was a Dean bass, which was really good, and I bought it for $300, but unfortunately it's not here anymore. It hasn't been here for a while. I got rid of it. But then I went to active electronics, and I'm finding out that recording a passive bass compared to an active bass is better. It's better to use record with a passive bass for me anyways. Maybe I'm wrong. If you think otherwise, then leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. But I've been finding out that a passive bass sounds a lot better, and you can pump up the gain a little bit without it clipping. Active electronics, you got to be very careful. If your interface doesn't have a pad button, which eliminates the gain a little bit, because an active bass has a lot of gain coming out of there, the pickups. So without that pad button pushed in and engaged, then you're going to start clipping really bad, and I barely turn up on my interface. So I've used passive basses before during recordings, and it's just awesome. So anyways, I have one right here, and I'm going to do an open box, and this is the Yamaha TRBX174EW Tobacco Brown Sunburst bass. So I'm going to open this box, and it's by Sweetwater.com. So let's get started. It is a 24 fret bass. Scale length is 34. The net width is 1.57, and it's got the vintage tailpiece, as you can see there. Tuners are covered. Now the pickups, pickups have it looks like it has a ceramic split coil on the neck, and the bridge is a ceramic single coil. And it looks like the pickups are pretty good. I'm going to see if they're tight. Some basses that I buy, sometimes these pickups bounce around a little bit. These are pretty solid. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But it does have your fast action maple neck, and it's pretty smooth. And it's got the rosewood fingerboard, and it's got a comfortable mahogany body with progressive styling. It's a really nice bass, and it's not too heavy, but it seems like it's not made very cheap either. if that makes any sense. It's like right in the middle. It's not, doesn't feel too cheap, and it's not a heavy guitar, and it still feels solid at the same time. I don't know. Definitely out of tune. So I'll have to tune this, but again, it has a bolt-on neck, as you can see there. And Yamaha gives you a limited lifetime warranty on this particular bass. They're really good with their products. So it looks like it has your, on the controls here, on your knobs, it does have 2 volume knobs and 1 master tone knob. I'm taking that these 2 are going to be your volume knobs for each pickup, and then this is probably your tone. I'm assuming that's what it is, but I haven't really plugged it in yet. So, but this bass is really nice, guys. Go pick it up. It's like $219 at Sweetwater.com. It's pretty solid, and I'm going to do a test run on another video and see how this thing, hear how it sounds, and give you guys a little review on that. But as far as the build of this thing, it's pretty solid. It's got a solid neck, real nice thin neck too. It's got I love the style of their headstocks. That's pretty cool. But one thing I did want to check though is I want to see if there's any rough edges on the inlays. See on this side. Yeah, there's a couple of them need some filing. That's not a big deal though. It takes like 5 minutes. But there you have it, guys. The knobs too seem pretty good. They're not sticky. They're pretty smooth, and looks like they're made out of like a hard plastic. But yeah, I think this is a nice bass, man. $219 at Sweetwater.com. I highly recommend getting this. So anyways, I will make another video of how this thing sounds, and we'll give it a little test run, and that will conclude my review on this Yamaha guitar. Again, this is the TRBX174EW, and this is the tobacco brown Sunburst. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope this helps, because every studio musician needs a bass laying around to do your recordings. Okay, so we're going to start recording the bass right now. We're going to record this brand new Yamaha bass, and I already done the open box. Now we're going to hear what it sounds like and make sure that this particular bass sounds good during a recording and inside the mix. So right now I have it on this track right here. There's 2 yellow tracks, 2 bass guitar tracks. The one over here on the left is a pre-recorded track that was done with the Ibanez bass with active electronics. This one over here, the one I'm about to arm for recording, this track is using this one right here. We're going to record this passive bass on that track, and I have inserted in this track for my bass amp simulator. I'm using what you call Easy Mix by TuneTrack. TuneTrack produces this, and this thing is awesome. I'm going to open it up right now to give you an idea what we're looking at here. So right now, under the instrument group, I'm using bass, of course, bass guitar, and then the name of the preset is called California 15 Bass, which is obviously it's a 15 combo type deal.
And it comes with Easy Mix too when you buy it, because the reason why I can tell is because it's under preset pack, it says Easy Mix 2, which means it comes with this right out of the box, or when you order it, wherever you buy this from or whatever. So anyways, so once you download it, you can use this, and it has a lot of different add packs that you can add to this for bass tones, different bass amps, different bass chains. Like if I choose a different one, this one here is chorus bass, which has like a reel-to-reel effect. It's using a distortion box, and down here, I don't know what that is. It looks like an echo box or something. And then it has some rackable gear, a compressor, and an EQ. Then over here on the bottom, you see these two knobs. One corresponds with the chorus on the left, the other knob to the right is your distortion. So every time I click on one of these presets, you're able to do two different tweakings. So I can basically tweak this knob, whatever it is. Like if I pick the, let's see, I'm gonna go back to the California bass 115. That's what I like to use a lot. Right now on this one, I'm using, it has amp drive over here and your EQs over here. So these two knobs correspond with amp drive and your EQ. The more you turn up the EQ, the more punchy it gets. So right now I'm going to go 3/4 of the way, and then my drive is going to be a little over halfway. And this is what it sounds like. So that's pretty good. All right, so I'm going to use that for this, for the sake of this video. Okay, for this tutorial. And now I'm going to go ahead and make sure I'm getting good volume. The meter's good. So I got the track up here, or the music right here on in my timeline. I got it set right before the second verse, because there's no sense of doing the whole thing. So for the, to save time, I'm just going to do this whole section, verse, chorus, bridge. So that's what I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to record the bass track right now. So here we go. Let's do that again. I messed up. All right, here we go. Okay, so we got the track done, and what we're going to do right now is we're going to go back and play this back right now, and I'm going to solo the track so you can get an idea what the bass sounds like. So right now, let's solo this on the chorus. Oh, let's try the bridge, and I'll give you guys an idea of what how this bass sounds. So here we go. And what's cool about this plugin over here, you can pick different bass presets. So here's an 810 cab. Here's a DI. Classic metal bass. That's a little extreme for this song. Okay, so let's go back over here again. So I'm going to leave it on the California bass. It's 115. So I'm going to turn up the amp drive right here, turn it 3/4 of the way, and then the EQ knob, I'm going to turn that up 3/4. And let's hear what this sounds like now. That amp drive is all the way down right there. See, as you notice when I turn it up, you get a little more punch. I messed up right there, but that's okay. You get the idea of what how this bass sounds. So that's all that matters. If I mess up here and there, it's no big deal. I'm still working on this track right now, or this song rather. So it's in the works right now. But as you hear, listen to this bridge. I'm going to solo the bass, and let's see. I'm going to solo this right now. And let's play it. And as I change each one of these, right now I'm going to go to like a chorus bass. Here's an 8x10. Here's a DI. I kind of like the California bass, California 15. Okay, let's listen to the whole mix. Okay guys, so do I think this bass is good enough for your home studio? Yes. For those of you that are starting out and you got your studio built and you're looking for bass tracking, you're looking for a bass guitar to do your own bass tracking, well this is it. $199 at sweetwater.com. go pick it up. The link will be down below. I think this thing is awesome for the price, and it's good quality for the price, and it's well made. It's not like a really cheap bass. This will really do the job for your bass tracking. I highly recommend it. Go check it out, sweetwater.com. I will catch you on the next video, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon for future releases. I will always be releasing videos. So take it easy, guys. It's been fun, but I'm out of here. I will see you next time on the next video. Thank you very much.